In the following Part 3, we will cover the subject of compensating people. The subtopics are reward system, base wage and salary, incentives, and benefits. People work for many and various reasons. Some work for money, some just for fun, some for searching their purpose, some for social interactions, some for self-development, or for combinations of such reasons. These can be considered as rewards that people get from working in an organization. When you work, you have to input your abilities, skills, knowledge, time, efforts, and energy to the workplace. The company tries to make the most of your input to achieve its business goals. In return, the company provides you with rewards to compensate your input. We can make two categories of rewards: extrinsic rewards and intrinsic rewards. Extrinsic rewards are direct, monetary, or tangible rewards such as base pay, incentives, benefits, and promotions. Intrinsic rewards are indirect, individually meaningful, intangible rewards such as interest in job, feelings of achievement or accomplishment, feelings of growth, organization culture, people, work-life balance, or anything you like about the company or the job other than extrinsic rewards. Depending on the ways of granting extrinsic rewards, often extrinsic and intrinsic rewards are closely related. It is important that you make your company in the way it satisfies both extrinsic and intrinsic rewards. Research studies say that people who don't have ways to get their intrinsic rewards tend to focus more on extrinsic rewards, which will cost much more. You can increase intrinsic rewards by making jobs interesting, meaningful, yet challenging, giving more autonomy, making people-centered company culture, and supporting work-life balance. Studies have shown that rewards can affect performance and satisfaction. If you get rewards based on the previous performance, there are more chances that your next performance gets better. And the satisfaction level of employees is positively related to the rewards. That is, if you are happy with the rewards, you will be more satisfied at work. Satisfied employees are less likely to leave the company. Through the right implementation of rewards, you can motivate employees to work better and will be able to attract and retain talented employees. In setting up the reward system, important concept is equity and fairness perceived by employees. When it comes to valuing and appreciating rewards, people compare with other people's rewards. People compare not by the absolute value of the rewards, but by the ratio of their output to input. Here, input is what an individual offers to the company, and output is what he or she receives as rewards. When employees perceive the ratio of their own to be equal with the ratio of others, they will consider it equitable and fair. If you compare the ratios of output to input with people within the company, it is called internal equity. On the other hand, comparing them with people in other companies is called external equity. If you don't want to lose talented workers to your competitors, your reward system should need both internal and external equity. Then, how can we accomplish equity in rewards? One way would be through job evaluation, which can improve the internal equity. And another way would be through the wage and salary survey, which can be used to match the external equity. First, I shall further explain about job evaluation. Through job evaluation, you will figure out how important, difficult, and worthy your job is. The assumption is that the more important job you have, the more pay or rewards you will receive. I will address the two most widely used job evaluation methods. The first one is the ranking method. If the number of the jobs your company has is not too high, you can place all of the jobs in order of worth. This can simplify things, but it has the limitation of possibly being too subjective. Next, the point method is to assign different value points for significant performance factors of each job. It requires predetermined scales to decide the levels of points, and it takes a lot of time and consideration to properly develop. To gain external equity in pay structure, you need to consult the wage and salary survey in the related industry or in the same area. Wage and salary survey is necessary for business to create competitive salary packages and to comply with government regulations regarding prevailing wages. You can conduct your own survey or gain free access to the government data or buy them from survey vendors. Unlike base wage and salary, which employees are entitled to receive because of their membership to a company, incentives are awarded according to employees' performance and productivity. It intends to motivate people by rewarding the above-average performance. Contrary to the permanent nature of base wage and salary, you have to earn incentives each year. From the company's side, it gives flexibility to budget. In most cases, people easily take the incentives for granted and think of it as a part of wage or salary because they cannot see the link between performance and the incentives. Therefore, incentive plans should be communicated and understood clearly among employees. Individual incentives link performance to pay for each worker separately, while group or organizational incentives are based on group or a whole company's performance. The types of incentives that are often used are piece rate plan is to get paid by the number of pieces of products or tasks completed. The more pieces you finish, the more you will get paid. Standard hour plan is based on time saved. Workers will get a bonus by reaching a given level of production in less than the standard time. For example, with a task of 2 hours of standard work time, you will still get paid for 2 hours even though you finished the task in 1 hour. Commission plan is paid based on commission according to the sales volume. Merit plan works in conjunction with base pay. The higher level of performance you reach, the higher rate of base pay increase you will get. And the increased base pay remains and becomes the standard wage and salary. On that new base pay, the merit plan is reapplied in the following year. Annual cash bonus is offered on a one-time basis for the year's high performance. Stock option plan is to give employees an option to buy company stock at a fixed price. If the price of the stock goes up, the employee exercises the option to buy the stock at the fixed price and earn a profit. Stock option plans intend to align employees' interests with those of shareholders. Profit sharing is an organizational incentive. The company distributes some portions of the profit to all employees. Benefit is rewards that employees receive for being members of a company and for their positions in the company. It is indirect, non-cash compensation. You can more likely to retain talent if you are equipped with a variety of benefit programs. Cafeteria-style benefit program is to let employees choose what they want among a wide variety of benefit programs within the given benefit points. Important thing is to satisfy various needs and wants of the employees. In many cases, employees don't appreciate the value of benefits provided by the company. In this way, the benefit program is not working as rewards. You need to communicate and let employees know the worth and the value of each benefit program in terms of monetary value. Some pension plan or insurance plan are mandated by the government. Other than those, you can offer any types of benefits program in your discretion to make your employees feel secured and happy. These are 4 of the general categories of benefit programs: insurance-related, retirement pension-related, payment for pension time off, payment for personal time off, and the other many various kinds. So this is the end of part 3 and the end of this lecture. So thus, I have introduced the essential contents for managing human resource. I hope the overall picture of HR can provide you with insights in administrating and managing your employees. I wish you the best of luck in all your businesses. Thank you.